So I wanted to tell you a story. I decided to get into life insurance. I did a separate video on this on what pretty much got me on the pathway, which was me losing my mother unexpectedly. But now I'm going to talk to you about why I decided to educate people about the importance of life insurance. So I had a hard experience, and losing my mom was really unexpected, but I'm always grateful that somebody had talked to her about getting life insurance, because if she didn't have it, I honestly have no idea how that would have gotten taken care of. But on the other hand, I also have this experience of like everything pretty much fell on me because my family shut down. My stepdad couldn't handle my mom not being there. My brothers, they didn't handle it well, and my sister was out of state. So most of that stuff, it fell on me. And I'm going to tell you, when you go through something like that, you never forget the experience because you see different personalities come out. You see who was most about helping and who was most about themselves. One of the biggest problems that I faced was that my mom had chose the wrong beneficiary. Now, I love my family, but the person that she chose did not do right. And so they left me shortchanged on the total expenses for the funeral. That was one big huge issue because it made me having to figure out, it left me trying to figure out how am I going to pay off the rest of this bill. The second thing was, I wish to God that we had all sat down and discussed exactly what my mom wanted to have done and who was going to do what. But because my mom was really verbal about it, I thought we were pretty good. And she talked to each person kind of separately about what she wants to have done. And it'd be at the most random times. We'd be watching a movie. We'd be going to the mall. Oh, whenever I pass, I want you to remember that I want this. I want everybody to wear red. I want to have this kind of food. It was always at random moments. And I really wish we'd all sat down so we could all know what each person is meant to do at the funeral. The other thing that I really did not expect was how many people tried to make it about themselves. So listen, these are just a few things that I experienced when my mother passed away, on top of me grieving and losing her and still being a mom, a wife, and making sure that the household is being run. It's a really hard situation. And I started to recognize, especially in the Black community, people don't like to talk about how you're going to handle affairs when somebody passes away. Usually it kind of gets left and they're like, I'm not going to be there. I don't care. Or they're like, you'll figure it out. How about we give our kids a leg up? Don't leave them to figure out, leave instructions. And some people are really good about this, and other people are just like, well, we'll wing it. Don't be a wingman, okay? And don't leave your kids to figure out what they should have known. And sometimes they just don't know how to ask the questions. So for those of you that don't know me, my name is Lucretia. This is one of the experiences I had with losing my mom, and it catapulted me into saying I'm going to help educate families about the importance of not only having life insurance, but knowing where your documents are, having at least two people that you trust that know where it's at, making sure you know what the person's wishes are so it can save you so much stress on the back end. So I'll see you in my next video.